as the big reunion.
The late 90s and early noughties witnessed a meteoric rise for body-shaping rubber-cad pop stars. But one by one, these chart toppers were crushed by the weight of their own success.
Nothing felt complete. I think I just went on a downward spiral.
There'll be fights going up.
I guess I was a ticking bomb, and the bomb exploded.
Now, after a decade apart, 7 bands must overcome egos, rivalries, breakups and breakdowns as they come together for an explosive big reunion gig.
Big reunion, big is that.
Previously,
Hello, darling.
the big reunion family became whole again.
We are going to be part of the best show ever.
But smiles swiftly vanished when Blue gate crashed the party.
It does feel a little bit like they've been able to waltz in when everything's more or less done.
Dog eat dog. Boy band eat boy band. Go back. Bring it on.
How do you feel about completely trampling over all of us?
Who's going to come back next? And Shaking Stevens will be jumping in it.
In 2001, Blue seized the boy band crown, hitting the right note with millions of fans worldwide. But like all good things and all good boy bands, it couldn't last forever.
It got to the point where they worked so hard that they didn't give us a break. We were like travelling all over the world, and I remember every single day we were in another country. We're in Paris. We've been up since about 8:30 this morning. It's now 11 o'clock at night and we just arrived. They cram in 30 in 10 photo shoots. Constantly, from the minute you land, from the minute you go to bed, you don't stop. I remember doing the last tour. People would turn up late and just, people just weren't bothered anymore.
The cracks were starting to appear, but for Blue, there was more behind their demise than a hectic schedule.
I mean, the breakup of the band just come with a massive shock. And I believe that it was certain people from the outside world coming in and telling everyone that they're better than each other. You can't let whisperers come in because people will always say you're the best in the group and this, that and the other. And we always said, I would never listen to that.
I remember doing a gig with the lads, one of our last gigs. I remember seeing Blue's dressing room. I wanted to go and relax in the dressing room.
Some guy who's not even our manager was stopping us going into our own changing room because Lee needed to warm up.
He went, no, you can't go in there. And I went, why? So he says, Blue. He said, no, you can't.
I didn't see it, if I'm honest. And I probably should have, but I didn't. So some geezer that told Lee he can do it on his own and he's better than us. And from that day I thought, okay, it's obviously coming from him because randoms have come into our little circle of trust. That is the boy I met 14 years ago when he was 14 and I was 16 and we were trying to make it in the music business. Looking back now, I think if I would have had someone pull me to the side and sit me down, I don't know if I would have listened. I don't know. I think we was all guilty of people that were around us trying to drag us away from the group.
We were like, enough's enough. We need a break. We were like, we need at least a month off. A month turned into 3 months. 3 months turned into 6 months. 6 months turned into a year. And then 8 years later, we decided to get back together.
With another throw of the dice, Blue set their sights on European gold.
Eurovision. I mean, everyone I think was thinking, what the f*** are you doing Eurovision? And I think that was half the reason why we did it. It was a shock. And at the end of the day, You don't want to do stuff that's safe constantly.
I just was in two minds. Not about getting back with the boys. I wanted to get back with the boys. But was I prepared to take the shit that comes with it?
We knew that it was going to be a struggle coming back to the UK, Eurovision or not. And we kind of thought, well, we might as well use this and represent our country and hope that England gets behind us.
This is the biggest music show in the world.
It's a great opportunity for us to show the people in Europe that blew her back.
The amount of hype that we got in the UK for doing it was just like enormous. We were the bookies' favourite to win it.
But despite the shiny suits, I can was more a case of I can't, and Blue came a miserable 11th, losing out to Azerbaijan.
In the UK, we love to build you up to bring you down, and of course, because we didn't win it, I guess we had a people like, oh, you should never have done it in the first place.
You know, I thought we did well, and I'm proud of it. So, you know, no matter what people say, I stand strong that it was a good thing for us to do.
With the big reunion lineup complete, Premier League stylist Faye Sawyer is working her magic to get the look right for the gig. But with 7 groups battling for attention, there's an inevitable feud when it comes to rubber.
We've heard that Liv Smithson have gone on posh and got demographics made. So we're exactly with this person, right? We've worked really hard to get to this point. We want everything to be right, and the image is part of that. So it's kind of a bit like. So, got your message about the Beyonce thing, and what I really take from that Beyonce thing is it's very strong. You've got us exactly what we're trying to say. We work together as a team. I know you'll be really happy, definitely.
Cool. Let's do it.
If it was longer.
It's always difficult when you work with somebody new with clothing because everyone's taste is so individual. We always know what we want to wear, but it's expressing that to the stylist and them being able to do it for us is always the problem.
So far, so good. But for outfit number 2, the girls want to revisit their signature blue jackets.
Don't make me hate you, baby, you've got to be straight.
It is by far your best look, I think, but how truthful can I be? It's really simple as this. We can't afford it.
We've got 2 we just need run. Blue suits are that important to us that every time you say we can't do it, we'll just keep going, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
Like,
and I will say,
we won't give up.
It's kind of falling on deaf ears. I ain't making that jacket. Because
It has to
run blue suits.
I know you don't like them.
But we really want to wear them. There was an issue with them trying to reuse part of their old costume, and I really did want to avoid it. Probably because I was thinking I could do something that was a bit more up to date. But having spoken to them, I kind of realised it means so much. So I've given in, basically.
We've spent so many years being dictated to. It's different this time. We've come to a compromise now.
The compromise
really compromise, but
we got what we wanted.
The blue suits are coming back.
The honeys may be victorious when it comes to smart cash blue suits, but the boys from 5 are less keen to relive former sartorial glories.
A lot of my expense in it. Oh. Taking me back about 30 years. Oh, no.
Sure, I'm having a panic attack.
Come on, let me have a look.
I'm having a panic attack. I'm standing here in dungarees.
It's too loud. It's slightly aggressive.
Yeah!
Slightly aggressive. Just pull them up. Let me have a look.
Well, no, let's put them up.
Well, let me just have a look.
Wait, I need my
I
camera.
can see your underpants. It's not good.
I'm not wearing them.
You can't wear them.
That's intense.
You can't wear them. Take them off the shit. Take them off the shit. See, this is all too jazzy for me. But I know I can't look like I'm going to the shop to get some bread. And I don't want to look like that.
Now, can we talk about Richie?
Rich ain't here, but we're going to get him backless leather chaps with his cock out. And he's got no, and then like he's not getting here about 3 days before the show, so he's going to have no option but to wear them. And we'll just say, no, it's all the rage, it's what everyone's doing in England now, you don't know, 'cause you're in Australia. And we think it will be good for the show, because, you know, you want an edge.
Coming up, Blue drops some home truths. You said a little thing, but she turned me gay.
Duncan!
We made these people
just under 80 million bands. We saw about 200 grand's worth.
And the pressure starts to get to Sean.
Sean, you okay?
Where is Sean?